Of all the Mohammedan states in Africa and Asia, there is only one which now remain inaccessible to European culture and civilization. Turkey, Palestine, Persia, Egypt, Tripoli, Algiers, Turkestan, India, and finally Tunis, one of the greatest strongholds of the Mohammedanism, have yielded to the influence of Christian nations. Morocco alone, of old Saracen countries, remains as it was centuries ago. With the single exception of Algiers, these strongholds of Islam were not taken by assault. In a quiet and unpretending way, Europeans entered. It starts getting real deep right here. The present wretched conditions of Morocco is doubtless due to the barbaric despotism of her rulers. How else should it have come that a race which some centuries ago was the most civilized among all nations of the globe, a race which conquered Africa, Spain, and the entire shores of the Mediterranean Sea, should have fallen so low? What has become of the gallant warlike Moors? What of the builders those magnificent palaces in southern Spain and in the marvelous mosque of Cordova, Seville, Granada, and Toledo? Europe was plunged deeply in ignorance and medieval barbarism when that race excelled in sciences and fine arts. Of all this glorious past, hardly a single trace is left in Africa. Even the memories of it has been lost in these countries. The palaces and temples are gone forever, and their ruins are scattered. Wealth, commerce, and intelligence have disappeared. Even the books relating to the history of the race are gone. The libraries have been destroyed, and not a single book has been printed in the empire for centuries. The rulers of Morocco alone, of all these Mohammedan countries, seem to understand that they and their government would soon have to share the fate of their neighbors if they gave Europeans an opportunity to settle within their states. Now that the wave of conquest has reached the borders of Morocco, it becomes a serious question whether Morocco will be able to continue much longer its policy of isolation. I doubt it strongly. Formerly, the European states had other Oriental countries in view, and the most pronounced jealousy and selfishness prevented them from striking the blow against the Moorish Empire. Repeat, the Moorish Empire. But the time has come when the overthrow of the Sultan of Morocco is seriously contemplated. The gain to the conquering states would be enormous. Included, the conquest is an unavoidable necessity, and in political circles of Europe, the eventuality of the war with Morocco is being earnestly discussed.